Okay, let's see how this goes. Up until this point, my lives have been very bad. So, we shall see. Okay. Well then. It works. Huh. It actually works. Very nice. Well then. I am live. Hi, everyone. From Den Haag. Very nice. So I was working on the research for the next video and decided that instead of wasting the entire evening on researching, I thought, well, let's do a live stream. One that doesn't lose connection every 35 seconds, which is nice. Let me take off my shoes, because I don't need shoes. Who needs shoes when you're, like, at home? So, what are we going to talk about? Well, I've been researching the county of Devon for the next video, because I was in Devon for 4 days, which was a lot of fun, and I hung out with my great friend Celinda Nichols, and I will link her channel in the chat because we did a collaboration on her channel. So if you want to see me in a whole different light, go check her out, because it's very different from my usual content. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'll also link the video that we did on her channel. 1 second. Link, and it's linked. Wonderful. So yeah, she lives in Totnes in Devon, and it's very pretty, very magical, Devon. We went to Dartmoor National Park, which I tried to talk about last time, which really wasn't a thing that really worked, because yeah, who knew that hotel Wi-Fi would be that bad and that roaming would be that bad? I didn't, at least. So yeah, she took me to Dartmoor National Park. We saw standing stones and numerous glacial erratics. Like, I've never seen that many glacial erratics in my life. It was really amazing to see. And we went to Wistman's Wood, which is like an ancient oak wood. And I've not ever seen anything like that. So that was crazy. Yeah, I strolled around Totnes by myself for a day, which was a lot of fun. Just exploring and being in such a quaint town. I don't know how else to describe it. It's nothing like you have towns here in the Netherlands. And then I went to London. London was fun, but it's a city, and to be completely honest, I really hate cities, although I liked London. It was just way too crowded, way too busy, and way too big. Yeah, like walking for over an hour to get somewhere. I like walking. I don't like walking that much. So yeah, that was fun. Went to the British Museum with Johanna James, and that's a video that will come out in a couple days. Working on that as well. And yeah, lots of fun things coming for the channel. I am also at this point in time getting ready to pack my bags again, because on Wednesday I'm catching a flight to Sweden. So yeah, I've been busy. And I thought it would be fun to just hang out. So if you have any questions or anything you want to tell me or whatever, let me know. Because yeah, yes, I love Johanna as well. She's amazing. She's lovely. She's a lot of fun to hang out with. We finally met in real life, and the connection that we have over video calls, we also have in real life. So that's nice. Yeah. And no, this stream is not planned or anything. I don't know, about an hour ago I decided, maybe I'll live stream. So here I am. And I'm really happy that 77 of you guys decided, let's check it out. Let's see what the blonde girl that made the dong video has to say. Never again doing that. Never again making a dong video. Nope. Guess I went to London. Let me go through the chat just make sure that I didn't miss a question or whatever. You like my glasses? Well, thank you. They're just there. I have no idea how to respond to things like that. Oh, love your glasses. Yeah. They're on my head. Make sure that like I can read things, you know? Someone from Orkney, Stephen Charlton, welcome. I love Orkney. Hope to visit one day. Ever see Chasing Ice on National Geographic? No. Nope, I have not. Maybe I should. I just clicked on the video, no accent. Is she an expat American? No, I'm very Dutch, Tron Magnum. I'm very, very Dutch. It's just, yeah. Huh. The event in Luxor, yeah, I saw the Sphinxes, the Ramesside Sphinxes. Yeah, it was beautiful. I saw it later because I couldn't see it live because I was in England and my internet was really bad. Let me see. Biking is big in the Netherlands. No, how does London biking culture compare? London biking culture was weird for me because bike lanes. The people in England don't understand what a bike lane is. They're red and they should be away from the cars, just always away from the cars, and otherwise it's not a bike lane. It's just like a streak of like, cars can still drive over it. If you want to die, just go on a bike in London. That's my personal opinion from what I saw. If you hate cities like London, then you will definitely hate Cairo even more. I hate all cities. Doesn't matter if they're big or small, I just hate all cities. It's just too crowded for me. I'm from small towns. How did you get so interested in cool, weird history? Well, I don't know, actually. I always loved history from a very young age. I skimmed through the encyclopedia pages at my parents' house, and I loved it, and I just wanted to know more. And then you want to know more, and that just keeps continuing. And over time, you just decide to make a YouTube channel and talk about ancient history, I guess. Yeah. Things like that. How are my glasses called? What was it? One time. Mickey Nin. With a double N on the edge. On the end. Mickey Nin. Mikinin. There you go. Don't know why people... Why do people like... I think... Everyone that likes glasses or makes comments about glasses are people that do not wear glasses. Because those are the people that like glasses. Because if you wear glasses, you just don't give a shit. Because it's glasses. It's just a frame on your face. I don't know. I never get that. I got my glasses a week before, like, high school. So, my very first day of high school, I stepped on the... Yeah, I stepped inside and everyone was like, oh, hey, look at her with her glasses. And I was like barely able to even look through it normally. So I never understood what the thing is with glasses. I hated them for a long time. I've accepted the fact that I wear them. They're there. Yeah, sorry. What are my thoughts about the underground cities in Turkey? Like the Cappadocia, the underground cities. Yeah, they're very dope. I hope to one day go there. Like, who doesn't want to do that, you know? It's really interesting how many people they were able to like house there. It's insane. To me, Turkey in itself is just incredibly interesting, and I haven't really covered it on my channel yet, but that's because I'm working on something, but it's kind of big, and time, you know, I need to make other videos as well, so that's why I haven't touched on Turkey yet. What first drew me to ancient Egypt, and do I have a favorite pharaoh? Well, when I was 9 or 10, whatever. I was about 9 or 10 years old in 2001, around my brother's birthday. So that was January when my mom went to Egypt. I lived with my dad already around this time, and so my mom and my little brother went to Egypt, and I saw the pictures, and I just fell in love, and I was so jealous that my little brother of like, what, 2 years old was celebrating his second birthday in Egypt, and I was like at home in the cold, grey, Netherlands. So yeah, no. Ever since I was about 9, I've loved Egypt. Yeah. You should totally do piece on the Dutch. Yeah, I covered the Dutch dolmens, you know. That's ancient, but besides that, not much like that portion of ancient stuff. Do I have any questions? Well, do I? Do I have any questions? Why do you guys watch me? That's a question, right? Can you please add some videos where you dig into coastal continental shelf undersea archaeology and it's tied to prehistory? Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto, I covered the Heraklion, Taunus Heraklion site in Egypt when they made a new discovery earlier this year. Yeah. Besides that, I don't know much about underwater archaeology. Not more than most people, I think. So yeah. The police sirens. Yeah, that was really in London. The sirens. It was like a sort of constant music in the evening or something. I don't know. It was a lot of sirens. I don't think I've heard that many sirens in a span of a couple days. Yeah, like I know I lived across from the fire station in my hometown for like 7 years. Nearly 7.5 years, and so I'm used to hearing sirens often, but like every night, almost constant stream. Yeah, that was it was something, very something. How am I doing? I'm alive. That's a good thing, I think. And how am I doing? Yeah, well, good question. Ask me again another time. No, I'm fine. I'm a bit tired, and my body is still a bit drained. And yeah, things take me a bit longer than they usually do. Why do I think structures are all over the world are similar? I've never said that I find all structures all over the world similar. We do have many pyramidal type structures, and they all have their own unique shapes, which, to be completely honest, isn't that weird, because if you want to build something, a pyramid shape works best and it's most durable. So that's not weird, especially in like the field of architecture. I remember that pyramid shapes are easy, and just like the corbelled roofs on that you see in like the burial mounds, where they make like they stack the stones in a certain way so that underneath it you can have like an open space. That's very nice and a good way of building. And I feel like with pyramids it's similar to that, because you can distribute the weights eventually a lot better over a portion of like ground. Am I making any sense? Probably not. Probably just talking out of my ass right now. But yeah, no, I don't necessarily find all structures all over the world similar. What else do we have? Are those new? My glasses? No, they're not new. I've had them for 1.5 years. I have a second pair, but that's a different pair. I never wear these. I bought 2 pairs of glasses, and I only wear the ones on my head right now. I have another pair that I have, I never use. I don't know why. Probably because I just don't like them, or the fact that I've never worn them long enough to like be comfortable with them. But yeah, this is my second pair. Kinda hate them, so I never wear them. They're Ray-Bans, and they were expensive, and I still don't know why I bought them, because this frame was only $100 and it's like perfect. So yeah. Shambhala, probably. What else do we have? Oh wow, it skipped a large portion. Nah. Okay, let's see. what else do we have? We see some, okay, I need to like clean up the chat sometimes because people send weird stuff and that needs to be deleted. James from Twitter, did we find which board frame was oldest? Which board frame? Fame? I don't know what that, can you repeat the question in a different way? I don't know. What else do we have? Am I obsessed with mountains? No, I personally am not obsessed with mountains. Not at all, actually. I like to scroll often, and when I scroll, I find things, and I found many people sharing things like mountains and said that they were pyramids, and I was like, but they're not. And then I see thousands of people sharing that, and I'm like, oh, people are sharing misinformation, so I feel the need to make a video on it. Sorry. And no, Ray-Bans do not suck quality-wise. My frame before this one was Ray-Ban, and it was lovely and perfect and wonderful, and I absolutely loved it. Do you think the Eye of Africa could possibly be the lost city of Atlantis? I mean, anything is possible. I'm not one to say that it's not possible. Do I believe in it? I'm not sure. Have I already done a video on Ötzi the Iceman? I have spoken about Ötzi the Iceman in my Discovery of the Oldest Tattoo Toolkit video. Earlier this year, around April, I believe. Thoughts on Sutton Hoo, made a video about it, 20 plus minutes long. Definitely check it out. What do I want to know most about human history? The intricate things, like how did the common people live? Were they as nasty as we are in modern times against each other and against animals? Things like that. Yeah, and probably the answer is yes, because, I mean, let's be honest. Humans kind of suck. Do I think the underground cities were protection from the younger Dryas comets? I mean, anything is possible. They must have had a good reason, but I'm not sure as to why they made the underground cities. I mean, it's possible that something on the surface of the Earth was happening and they decided to protect themselves. Yeah, I mean, I think some people watch the Bright Inside Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and that's why I get these questions. But of course, I'm not Bright Inside and I'm not Joe Rogan. So, like, you know. What do I think the reset structure really is? I mean, I'm not even sure if it's a structure. It's a pattern that we see in Africa. It's possible, but I mean, yeah. What else do we have? I already spoke about England. There was a super chat. Oh, hey, thank you, Jason Cuculo. I'm doing a college paper trying to prove Antiochus IV decision sacked temples to help pay debts from 190 BCE. No good primary source on Roman Seleucid war reparation repayment. Wow, that's a good question. I personally usually use scholar.google.com, and if I can't find the paper that I'm looking for, I use Sci-Hub to get it. Shh. I never said that information. I would never do that. But yeah. Moving on. What else do we have? Comets and mud floods for like probably the underground cities that you're also referring to. I didn't know. Let's see. Any thoughts on Jean-Pierre Hudan's pyramid theory? From what I've seen, it's really compelling. And I've not seen enough to make an actual opinion. If you could travel back in time to one place and time, what would that be? Probably around the time of Hatshepsut and her death in Egypt. Because I want to know what the hell actually went wrong when she died. So yeah. Because her body had been like placed and replaced and then replaced again, like relocated a couple times. And like we have the temple, and we know that her stepson probably did not deface things that she left behind, but you know, his son probably did. So, am I interested in medieval history or is it too recent? I mean, I like all history, to be completely honest. I do like all history. It's just that the ancient stuff really intrigues me the most because we know so little about it. So that's when my mind wants to know more. You can't really know more, but still you want to know more. So, yeah. Do you read every comment? Are you a fast reader? I am indeed a fast reader. I do not read every comment. When I see a question mark, that's where my eyes fall onto most. Do you think humans originated on a different planet and simply colonized the Earth? I mean, let's be honest. It's possible. It's possible that humans lived on Mars and that we eventually came here. I don't know. It's the same as when I think about the universe and the Big Bang. A Big Bang, it's like because there was too much and like it exploded, whatever. I'm not explaining this perfectly, but go with the flow. I feel like there was a universe before this one and that eventually imploded and then eventually got to like such a tiny point and it was way too much energy and then we had the Big Bang and now we have this universe. Ta-da, la-la. I don't know. I mean, that's a personal opinion I have. Don't ask me why. I mean, it's plausible. I like plausibilities. What else do we have? How many languages do you speak? Is Dutch and German the same? No, Dutch and German is not the same. Don't ever say such blasphemous things in my chat again. No, German is like when you have like the hospital. In Dutch it's Ziekenhuis, and in Dutch and in German it's Krankenhuis or Krankenhaus. Ugh. I hate the German language. I failed it in high school. What are my thoughts on giants? I mean, possible they could have lived. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know everything. What were the Baghdad batteries used for? We don't know. We can make educated guesses. Educated guesses. Comet strike in Indian Ocean 5,000 years ago. Greta flood myths. Jason Kukula, thank you for the super chat. I have no idea. I have no idea. I do know that there was like this sort of land bridge between Sri Lanka and India, I think. I don't know. I'm blonde. I can say I don't know as much as I want because I can just say, look, it's blonde. Don't ask me intelligent questions, you know? What do you think about the Ark of the Covenant being in Ethiopia? Again, it's possible. Anything is possible, you know? Do you think the walls of Cusco are pre-cataclysm? You meant pre-cataclysmic, I think. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I know videos about it. I know that Brian Forster and Ben from Uncharted X and Jimmy from Bright Insight went there. And, I mean, it looks good, the walls, but I don't know. I don't know. What else do we have? I teased someone because I wished them a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, just happy Thanksgiving. And no, we don't really celebrate Christmas in the Netherlands. I mean, we do come together with like family and we usually like eat dinner or a lunch together. But that's it. Besides that, we don't really celebrate Christmas, not like you people do with like presents and all that stuff. We have that on December 5th, which is tomorrow. At Sinterklaas. It's a Saint Nicholas celebration. That's what we celebrate in the Netherlands. He was a saint and he helped people and he was nice, and now he gives presents to kids in the Netherlands. And apparently he comes from Spain, but when you ask people in Spain anything about Sinterklaas or Saint Nicholas, they're like, we don't fucking know the dude. So yeah, that's always fun. It's a weird story, and yeah, Black Pete is a thing, and I'd rather not go into that because it's way too controversial, and it's not my place to speak about it because I'm against Black Pete. Go figure. Who made those maps? I don't know which maps you talk about. What do I think about the Hiawatha crater, or Hiawatha crater? Didn't I research something having to do with it a while ago? Maybe. Hiawatha glacier in where? Greenland. Yeah, I am indeed. Is that part of? Let me check. Research about this particular video. Yes, okay. Hiawatha crater is one of the videos. It's part of one of the videos that I'm currently researching, so I can't speak too much about it. Because when I haven't really done the research, I prefer not to speak on things until I'm like formally, properly educated. Any theories on the Bronze Age collapse? No, I do not have theories on the Bronze Age collapse because I haven't looked into it. Sorry. Did I saw something about a drink? No drinks tonight. I mean, I'm drinking. This is, as I call them, a can of poison, which is energy drink. And I also found, this doesn't happen often, but I found the Coca-Cola with the Santa on the can. And I maybe get this like once every 4 or 5 years because I rarely buy Coca-Cola because I rarely drink cola anymore. But yeah, that was fun. What are my thoughts on Howard Carter? Did he do more harm than good in uncovering Toot's tomb, or did things just get out of control very quickly? I mean, from what I've seen, he really tried to do his best. And, I mean, it's not his personal fault that things went wrong with the Tutankhamun tomb. He tried to really, yeah, how do you say this? Categorize all artifacts that were found. And while they were working on it, he got into like a disagreement or argument or whatever with the Egyptian authorities, and then things after that went like wrong, and then he came back and, you know, things like that. But I don't know, it's not really his fault, I personally believe. Dan Noyes, it's prehistory, but would you be interested in exploring the different haplogroups, their origins, age, in other words, most ancient, most modern, interbreeding, migration, and resultant present-day populations? Thanks for that super chat, Dan Noyes. I mean, yeah, I'm interested in exploring it, but I would have to take the actual proper time for it. And at this point in time, I do not have that time. Yeah, I mean, I like to make as much content as I can at the moment because, yeah, I have to. It's the end of the year. I have to make sure that I can pay rent soon, which is not a fun thing to have to worry about, but it's part of life. Have I ever been in the Society of Creative Anachronism? No, Ken Kratman, I have not. I don't even know what that is. Explain if you want. I would prefer you to explain such things to me. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I make weird sounds when I think. Just ignore. Pick one great conqueror, Alexander the Great or Genghis Khan, and why? Good question. I mean, holy hell. I think Genghis Khan, because I do feel like he has the most descendants left. Just, you know, for fun. I don't know. For why most people in his legacy are still alive, I think. What cultures or history are you currently interested in? Well, most people don't probably know this, but I've always mostly been interested with the Celts. I have a Celtic name. I mean, it comes with the territory of, you know, having a Celtic name. I just want to know more about them, and we don't know more because, you know, the Romans ruined everything. So, yeah. What else do we have? Why do some people prefer silly conspiracies over fantastic facts? Well, the thing is that if a silly conspiracy is presented in a way that it looks as a fantastic fact, people will believe it. And not many people do the research to figure out if something is true or not. So then you end up with people sharing very silly theories. Yeah. And yes, Saint Nicholas was born or believed to be of Greek origin, born in Anatolia. Yes, very true. Yes. I'm a big fan of Randall Carlson. What do you think about him? From what I've seen, he does great work. I mean, he has a wonderful YouTube channel, and I mean, he's very respected in the field, so yeah. Did Coca-Cola make Santa Claus? Probably. I mean, if you can make money off something, you'll create it, right? I know so many people are blown away by the big megaliths, and as they should be, but to me, undeniable proof of ancient tech has to be the mysterious so-called card ruts. Yeah, I can't say. On that, I would highly recommend checking out Megalith Hunter. I'll type it in the chat for you. Megalith Hunter. She has a channel, she has an Instagram, and she has a Twitter. She lives on Malta, and she regularly covers the card ruts. Check it out. Check out Megalith Hunter. Also check out Celinda Nichols, whom her channel I have linked in the pinned comment here in the chat. Highly recommend checking her out. We did a video on her channel, and you'll see me in a completely different way and clothes, because she put me in clothes from the past. My favorite food, good question. That will be a forever war between fries, because I like potatoes, because I'm a potato eater. That's what most Dutch people are. And pancakes. And then pancakes, I do mean the crepe. The crepes. Whatever you want to call it. Like the very, very thin ones, because those are Dutch pancakes. I do not like American pancakes because they're just way too thick, and it's just, I can eat 2 and I'm full. With the thin pancakes, I can eat like 12 of them. Much more fun. And Larry Jackson, I saw your weird comment, and it's now forever hidden. So if you do think that you're funny in my comments, just know that I can hide everything, and it can just go into oblivion. Do you think of the reshot Discovery, the Eye of the Sahara, any chance of actually having been Atlantis? Like I said, it's possible. I do not know for certain. I never really looked into it. And is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? I mean, do I look like I know anything about Bitcoins? I mean, I do have some cryptocurrency and stocks, but like, it's not that I'm making a lot of money from it, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Don't ask me things like that. I do not know. Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? Is that even a question? How dare you? Lord of the Rings, always. Tolkien. It's a chef's kiss. Have I ever seen the video of the person who went inside the Sphinx? Which video? Because there are more than one, and I've seen at least 2 of them. So yeah. Caesar lied about the Celts. I mean, the Celts were in the Netherlands as well. It's just that, yeah, because of the Frisians and the Romans in the south and the Frisians in the north, there's not much left of the Celts here. What mythic creature do I think were real? Dragons, vampires, mermaids, Jedi. Yeti. You meant Yeti with a Y. And I read it as Jedi because it was with a J. Dragons, I feel like, are dinosaurs and the bones that they found, like the skeletons and things like that. Vampires, I mean, I would like them to be real, because then I can live forever, and that would be very, very fun. But no, I don't believe they ever existed. Mermaids, no, but I'm also getting into a fight with my sister now, because she always makes mermaids. She makes mermaid dolls. They're called dolphins. Let me type that in chat. Dolphins. And yeah, if you want your own mermaid doll, handmade by my sister, and they're very cute, and they're for all ages, from like 0 up until however old you are, then yeah, check out Dolphins 2021 on Instagram and get yourself a dolphin. I mean, why not? Go Bright Inside? Yeah, go Jimmy, whom we now know has a last name. He's not just Jimmy. It's also fun. Card routes in the Azores? Probably, maybe. I don't know. The Ben stone. I have a tab on it open somewhere between one of my how many tabs do I currently have open? Let me count. So these are 148. These are 142. Then we have 98 here, 54 here, and a couple hundred on my phone. I don't know. Way too many tabs open. Ben Stone, somewhere in my research. It's probably buried. Do I know Dan Davis? Is that he's the author guy here on YouTube, right? Dan Davis, he writes these is it books or something? At least he's an author and he uses like historic things, facts, and many viewers of mine watch his stuff, and I think it crosses over because I think I heard him say that, yeah, his viewers watch my stuff as well. So yeah, I know about him. Crepes are French, right? Are Dutch ones different? No, they're the same actually, but we call them pancakes as they are. And the reason for that, lots of French things are normal in the Netherlands as well, because we were under occupation, a French occupation for a while during the French Revolution and Revolutionary Wars. So yeah. You just watched The Morning Watching Megalith Hunter. Coincidence? She is great. She's absolutely great, Bill Bacon. You're right. She's, oh, I mean, I'm gonna meet her in the new year, actually. Is there any history that you are more passionate about? Celtic history, Egyptian history, and anything to do with like the structures, the mounds, stone circles, alignments, pyramids, whatever, just structures, because I like architecture, and ancient architecture to me is like most interesting. And then I figured out like years ago, and I saw like ancient architects, and I was like, damn it, that was a cool name to have on YouTube, and it was now already taken. Matt, I'm looking at you. Damn you. Stroopwafel. Yes, stroopwafels. Very nice. Very delicious. Dragon seems the most likely to me. Yeah, like I said, it's like dinosaurs and stuff like that. And I mean, if everyone always says that dinosaurs are extinct, and yeah, like the big ones are. But when you look at a bird, you're actually looking at a dinosaur, and people forget about that. It's funny when my sister and I talk about it. So yeah. Jason Kukulo, thank you again for a super chat. Ancient refrigerators make ice or just store it. They just store it, but if it melts inside and it gets cold enough outside in the evening or in the night, then they freeze. It freezes again. So yes, it stores it, but it also keeps it cool. When am I doing Rogan? Probably never. I mean, I don't think he will ever be interested in me and my tiny channel. Dolphins Octabech. Dolphins 2021 to get your mermaid doll on Instagram, or type it in Google. Probably you'll find it. Do I like the Time Team series? Yeah, I mean, I watched a bit of it and it was fun from what I've seen. I haven't watched too much of it because I've not watched anything a lot in the past year. Oh, and also, don't come for me for my tabs. I like my tabs. We're friends. We have a very good thing going on. And when I'm done with the video and I can close like 50 tabs, I'm always very happy. Where people were buried generation after generation, how far back in time do you think these graves go back? I don't know where or what many cemeteries in Ireland, Scotland. It depends. It's difficult. It's hard to say, especially like there, because I don't know anything about it. So have I watched Professor Alice Roberts' work on the Celts? I've heard about her. I've actually reached out to her a couple times, but I mean, it's hard to like get in touch with certain people, but I like her work, yes. Please don't drink that. I drink whatever the hell I want. Thank you. Like, I do whatever I want because I'm a 30-year-old lady from the Netherlands. I don't smoke, and I generally don't drink much, so let me do whatever I want. Thank you. Was the Eye of the Sahara Atlantis? I only like said this a couple times now. I don't know. I do not know. It's possible. Anything is possible. What fun stuff would you leave for future archaeologists? Well, that's a good question. I want a stone, and I want to carve a thing into a stone, and yeah, leave that. And hopefully, in like 1,000 years, they find it, and they're like, "The fuck? Why are we finding this?" So yeah. Not saying what I would carve, though. I mean, gotta have my secrets, you know? What do you think about the Galatians, also known as the Anatolian Celts? I don't know much about them. I have heard about the possible origins of the Celts being in the Middle East and then going over Europe and then eventually like the British Isles. And if you go far back enough, I burped, sorry, that happens. I'm alive, you know? But yeah, no, they probably went to the British Isles back when there was still a land bridge. It's possible. Anything is possible. What else do we have? 30, there's no way. I mean, I can call my parents and ask if, like, was I really born in 1991 or 1991? Really? I think so. That's what it says on my passport. I mean, I really did turn 30. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were an 18-year-old. Wow. Thanks. It's the same as like me trying to buy alcohol and always like making sure that I have my passport with me because otherwise I'm not getting it. Damn it. What ancient site would you like to see in person that you have not before? It's like Summer Watson, all of them, because I've not seen any of them. Thank you. I mean, yeah. History Explained. Hello, everyone. Check out History Explained. Fun channel. Good deep dives about fun ancient people. What happens when an unstoppable object meets an immovable object? Good question. A thing happens. Good answer. Something happens. What else do we have? I am your second-hand favorite woman from the Netherlands. Well, thanks. Did I like Joe Rogan's podcast? He's really into ancient history. I've been watching the Joe Rogan Experience for a couple years now. Usually when I was cleaning inside the house, I would have it like on the background because I always like listen to things. And yeah, I like his podcast. And I enjoyed the fact that he had Jimmy on there because, I mean, that gives us YouTubers, I don't know, a sense of validation. Also, cheers. Coca-Cola. I barely ever drink cola. So yeah, what else do we have? You like my channel, super educational. Awesome. My opinion about the Egyptian princess in Scotland, or queen in Scotland, not really looked into it. It's possible that it happened or not. I don't know. Bronze Age collapse conspiracy theory opinions. I'll have to look into it, but Bronze Age collapse goes into like Iron Age history. It's for me a little bit too young to be that interesting to me because it's like not as old as like Stone Age. I like Stone Age. Don't know why. You look way younger than 30 but act age appropriate. I mean, now I just want to know, what is age appropriate for a 30-year-old? I swear, I burp like a drunken sailor on average. I mean, I've been trying to not do it in this live stream. Good question. I don't know. There are many amazing museums in the Netherlands. Do I have a favorite? Yeah, Rijksmuseum van Oudheden in Leiden, the Museum of Antiquities. Is there still history that is being uncovered that wows you? Yeah, almost every discovery that's been made in the past 2 years wowed me in some way, shape, or form. Lycurgus. Oh yeah, shit. History explained. I still don't know how to properly pronounce that because I haven't been able to watch your video because I've been working like a madwoman. You Unstoppable meets Jimmy on Rogan. What happens? I don't know. I don't know. Stamppot en Bruine Bonen. I saw Stamppot en Bruine Bonen. I'm gonna like scroll back. Do I like Stamppot en Bruine Bonen? Yeah, of course I like Stamppot. And yes, of course I like Bruine Bonen. Hello? Bruine Bonen. Brown beans. Yeah, they're nice. In 1991 you were playing drums and singing in a traveling band. Seems so long ago now. Yeah, it was 30 years ago. That's quite a long time ago. Wow. What else do we have? I mean, I don't see myself going on the Joe Rogan show anytime soon, if ever. So yeah, no, like, you guys can just dream about that. I'm not even gonna dream about it. I'm a realist, you know? Any plans on continuing your education at a university? Tim Smith. Well, first I will probably have to finish high school then, if I want to go to a university. So no, I think my answer is no. I will just do my thing as I'm doing it right now. Are the Van Halen brothers famous in the Netherlands? I mean, I know about them, but like, don't ask the younger generations because they barely know anything about music that's older. Do I know anything about this Adams calendar? I've heard about it, Jeff Nelson, and I've not seen any official evidence on it, so I'm on the fence. On the fence. What catastrophe do you think happened that wiped out the old civilizations? I don't know, because I'm not even sure if there were older civilizations to begin with. I mean, I've said it in my video a week ago, approximately. I'm on the fence about a pre-cataclysmic civilization because I've not seen any conclusive evidence. So yeah. Someone is missing my red lipstick. I'm wearing a normal lip-colored lipstick right now. I almost always wear lipstick, even when you think I don't do it, because yeah, I like it. Gives my lips colors. Otherwise, it's just nearly the same color as my face, and it's like, does she even have any lips? You know? I do. My preferred dinosaur. Yeah, I do have a preferred dinosaur, and now I can't think of the name because the name was in Dutch in my head, and now it's just gone. But I can cheat on this one because I can go to my sister's page. She has a picture of her sitting on one. She's not watching, so she can't help me. But I do know that she has a picture of her sitting on a replica of one. Let me see. Where is it? I should be able to find it. I should be able to find this. And it's not. So far, nope. Melanie, where is she? Those. Let me see. She went to, like, what? America? Started digging with a lot of people, and yeah, this is not it. Here, and that's not helpful because there's no name. She's not here, right? Nope, she's not here. Nope, I can't help you. Lycurgus, History Explained. Yeah, go check out that video. Apparently he put in 200 hours of work, so go check it out. Do I like sausages? Really, Brian Johnston? Really? Really? I like the smoked ones that I then cut into and then bite them until they're like grained. What else do we have? Ever see a maned wolf? No. We only have wolves since recently again in the Netherlands, so yeah. They used to not be here for a long time. Why did you pick history instead of archaeology or paleontology? Well, I do cover archaeology a lot, Mike Curtis, but my sister is already a paleontologist, and I thought, one paleontologist in the family is more than enough. I think she agrees. Bubblehead, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you very much for your hard work and pronunciations of words around the world. The authenticity, much appreciated from this drunken subsailor. Drunken sailors are the best. Just don't be drunk while you sail. I mean, that's common courtesy. Triceratops, King Xenomorph, you're now a very good friend of mine. Suddenly, out of the blue, because yes, it was a Triceratops that I was trying to figure out. Yeah, my sister helped with an excavation of a Triceratops, and they then recreated it in a museum in the Netherlands. So yeah, very dope. What made me interested in ancient civilizations? The fact that they no longer exist and they collapsed, and that sucks. So I want to know more, and I want to know why their civilization collapsed. And yeah, I mean, our civilization is really on the steering towards collapsing somewhere in the future too. So that's fun. I should hook up with the prehistory guys. Well, fun thing, Phoenix Lion, they were one of the first bigger channels to follow me back and subscribe to me. At least that I could see, because apparently Ancient Architects also subscribed quite early on, but I don't know because he hides his subscriptions. Haven't they just found a 5,000-year-old city site in Iraq? I mean, 5,000-year-old is normal because Uruk, the city, is also over 5,000 years old. The oldest part of it is actually 6,000 years old. So yeah, it's possible. Do you know how to play Go? No, I don't know how to play Go, the ancient Chinese game. But I did teach everyone how to play Senet. Very cool. Yes. Have you looked into coinage and or dating of coins? No, I don't. But what people don't know about me, I'm a weirdo. I like coins. I like coins so much that I wanted to have dollars. So I got myself the 2021 Native American, let me see if I can, no, it's not helpful. No, it's not helpful. Well, at least this is a United States Mint 2021 Native American $1 coin. 25 of those. And I really like coins, so I also wanted the American Innovations coin of 2019. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I like coins, and I sort of collect them. So I used to have more, but I left my old Gulden coins at my ex's house because I was like, yeah, you touched them and now they're tainted forever. So, and I also at the British Museum got this coin with the Egyptians, and I got a Rosetta coin. So yeah, I'm a weirdo. I like coins. I also have a new pyramid on the table because the 3 pyramids that I used were of my ex, and yeah, not ever going to use them ever again. So got a new pyramid, much better. And let me see, where were we with questions and things like that? Ever considered doing one of your videos in a period dress? Jeff Nelson, like I said, check out Celinda Nichols. She put me in clothing like that, sort of. So, yeah, check it out. Say what in Dutch? Because, yeah, if you want me to speak Dutch, tell me what you want me to say. Since I am self-educated, do I think college and grad schools are a waste of money? No, I do not think they are a waste of money. I think it's very good to go to college and grad school, and if I had the option in the past, I would have done it. My life just went a different route. It was not of my choice to not finish high school. Sorry. What else do we have? Neighbors guy, you give up. I don't know what you give up. I must have missed something. It's possible. I don't know. What else? Case Kaptein, hello, hi, hey, hoi. Question, how does one explain the Bible's ability to predict the future prophecy with 100% accuracy? No other book does it. Time is the Bible's best friend. The more time, the more discoveries prove it. No. I don't know who told you this, Salvation Zone. No. Sorry. No. The Bible is not predicting the future in any way, shape, or form. It's not prophecies that is 100% true in any way, shape, or form. Absolutely not. Sorry. I don't want to burst your bubble, but first of all, the Bible is not a prophesizing book. It speaks about a wonderful tale about how they say the world was formed. No. Sorry. No. I have my old kid's Bible here somewhere from school. Where did I put it? Somewhere. I don't know. I have way too much stuff around me. No. Sorry. No. They're finding pieces of the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the scripture in the Dead Sea Scrolls say quite different things than what is currently in the Bible. So it shows that the Bible, as we know it, isn't even as how it was supposed to be. So, no. No. The Bible is not predicting anything, so no, sorry. No. No. And if you really, really believe that, then I really highly suggest that you do proper research into the Bible and find out that it was written like, what, 2,000 years ago? 1,500 years ago? It's a lovely tale. I've read the Bible a couple times because I went to a Christian school eventually, and yeah. I have nothing against religion in any way, shape, or form, unless you want to push your religion onto me, because please don't do it. Don't try to. I'm agnostic. I believe that there's something, and I will never, for the rest of my life, never give that something a name. I believe in doing good and being good. Would I ever go to Antarctica? I mean, if I got the chance and I could have like warm enough clothes to not freeze to death, then yeah, sure. Why not? What else do we have? Have I looked into the Gnostic Gospels at all? Not really. Not really. Am I interested in spirituality? Yeah, sure. My mom is quite spiritual. Really quite spiritual. Not as much nowadays as she was when I was young, but still spiritual. Are you ever tempted to pick the coins from fountains that people have thrown? No, never. Because they threw their coins in there with a wish, and me taking a coin out of it would then, like, ruin their wish or whatever. I would never do that. Ever. What are my thoughts on the newly opened Avenue of the Sphinxes? It's beautiful. It looks absolutely amazing, and they really worked hard on it for a long time. They were supposed to open it in June this year, and it got, like, postponed multiple times. Probably also has to do with, like, COVID and stuff. But yeah, I love it. What else do we have? You would love to see me visit some more megalithic sites someday. Me too, Raymond Nelson. Me too. I mean, if I was rich, I would do it. But I'm not rich. And, you know, we all gotta eat. Let me go back up again. Where in the Netherlands do wolves live? In the east. Drenthe, the province of Drenthe, like the Veluwe, that area. Sort of, yeah. Can you please give a shout out to my Dutch army friend, Paul Pannekoek and Rob Klooster? Paul Pannekoek, Rob Klooster. Go ahead. They were attached to my army unit in Iraq. I love the Dutch. Ken Kratman. I mean, it's done. Not sure they watch me, but I mean, I shouted them out at least. This is why I talk a lot. Yes, I just talk a lot. All sailors were drunk. Shh. Shh. Don't give up all our secrets. Damn it. Doesn't help. MD Hewitt. Can I get a shout out to Hewitts? All Hewitts. You're Hewitting. Let's see. Did I like the Ankylosaurus? Is it that what I think it is? Yeah. I like the Ankylosaurus. Yes, very much. I hope they like slapped people with their tails. That would have been fun. Have I read Herodotus? Nope. Nope. What is the Dutch word for triceratops? Was my triceratops. But like, yeah, it's the same, Chris Amaral. But like, my mind just did not want to go there. Don't ask me why. What other periods of history do I like? I mean, I like the Second World War because I grew up in a town that like was kind of affected by it, and I live in a country that was really affected by it. So yeah, I'm very interested in the Second World War, and I have a gruesome, really gruesome documentary about the concentration camp of Bergen-Belsen, and I watch that about once a year. Yeah, sometimes I do feel like reminding myself of the terrible things that have happened is very important. So yeah. Let me see. I think ganja farmer. I mean, we all know what you do now. So I think there must have happened something to the people who built these incredible buildings with giant stones and then disappeared into nothingness. No one said they disappeared into nothingness. I mean, things could have happened, but then again, like they could be as old as they are claimed to be. We don't know how it's built, but that doesn't mean that it was older. I almost sound American. I'll just take that as a compliment, but I'm sure my English friends will not see that as a compliment. The Sacagawea on the dollar coin. Yes, it's indeed Sacagawea. She's like 5 to 7 minutes behind in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm trying. So many. Are you ever tempted to pick the... No, I saw that one already. Sometimes I just jump up and down. I'm not letting my ex ruin anything for me. I just don't want to touch things anymore that he like has. And plus, like the old pyramids, the 3 of them, they were his. They were not mine. They were his. So yeah, I leave that behind because it's not mine. Hoi, ik ben Kaylee. That was Dutch for hi, I'm Kaylee. It's not very interesting. Let's see. How can you deny past civilizations with all those structures being found by LiDAR? Mike Johnson, I never denied past civilizations. I say I'm on the fence for pre-cataclysmic civilizations. It's not the same thing. Past civilizations, yeah, I mean, they've been there because they no longer exist and we found evidence of them existing. Yeah. Jason Kukulo, you dropped out of high school to support your widowed mom because of a Reagan budget cut. You started college 6 years ago and you're over 50. Hey man, good for you. Like honestly, dude, thanks for the super chat again. And yeah, I mean that's really awesome. And like I'm not saying I'm never going to school again. It's just that at this point in time, I don't have the funding and I also don't have the desire to go to school. What else do we have? I'm trying to like get by on comments. It's difficult. There's a lot. Antarctica just had its coldest year on record. Yeah, that's climate change. Climate change is not just global warming. It's climate change. The climate is changing. So yeah, we have like more extreme winters and extreme summers. So it goes, you know, let's see. What is the shape of a fall? What? Huh? No. Why are you in the recommendations? I don't know why I'm in the recommendations. I mean, I'm here. That's it. What else do we have? What are my... Hi, Henrik. Hi, by the way. Hi. What are my thoughts on the lost labyrinth of ancient Egypt? I mean, I would like to know more. But I don't know. What if the wish of the coin thrower was that you should find and keep the coins they threw? Jason Kukulo, I don't think that's a thing. Sorry. So, no. I will never, ever, 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 ever take a coin from a place where people throw it in to make wishes. That's not who I am. Plus, I feel like that's stealing, and I will never steal. Sorry. I believe when you give a shout out, you need to shout it out. Shout out. I'm not gonna scream, actually. My grandpa's downstairs and he's watching TV. Let's not disturb him, okay? Like, let's be respectful here. Do you think penguins are seeking world domination? Ganja farmer. Of course penguins are seeking world domination. I mean, why else would they be in Antarctica and like living their best fucking lives? Good question. I like it. Which historian would you like to talk with most, present or past? I mean, honestly, not necessarily a historian that I would like to talk to. As some of you will know, I was into architecture for a long time, and I still kind of am. I would just want to talk to Anthony Gaudi with like a translator because I do not speak Spanish or Catalonian for that matter. But yeah, no, I would like to speak with him. Person from history, not necessarily historian. Have I been to the Etruscan exhibit in Leiden Museum? Sorry, Sumerian Origins, I have not. I would have loved that, but yeah, no. If you collect coins, have you got any really old ones? I used to have a coin from the date of birth, like the year of birth of my dad, which is 1959. That was my oldest coin, and I left it with my ex because he and my dad are now best friends or something. So, like, you go have that. I don't need it anymore. Do you believe I walked the earth before? I don't know if reincarnation is a thing. Could be. Possibly. I don't know. Penguins are the cover-up. The platypus is the platypus is the real creature aiming for world domination. Yeah, sure. Oliebollen. Yes, I like oliebollen. But I like appel beignets and appelflappen more. Mr. Mike, thank you so much for the super chat. What is my opinion on the mass vaccination mandates beginning in Austria and the post-unified Germany? Such shame. Such a shame. I mean, I got my vaccinations, and once I will get the option for the booster shot, I will get it. I don't mind. I mean, I was vaccinated as a kid, and I feel like if we do whatever you want, you know? Do whatever you want. I'm not telling you to do anything, but don't tell me what to do, okay? Whatever. I'm not going to talk about vaccinations. Not my thing. Do you think Akhenaten was the creator of monotheism? No, I do not believe he was necessarily the creator of monotheism. Let's see. Man Bear Pig from South Park. I mean, if you guys want to say weird shit, then you do that. But, like, do understand that if you really go across a line, there is a button for me to, like, get rid of your comments. Is there any place in America that you would want to visit? Oh, that's such a long list, Todd Belanger. Or Bellinger? In Dutch it would be Belanger. Todd, yeah, there's a lot that I would love to see one day in America. I love America. Coming to America was one of my favorite movies growing up. Have studied much about Doggerland. Christopher Spence. Yeah, I made a video about it. Like, it was 30 minutes long nearly. And highly recommend you go watch it. I talk history all the time. Not all the time. I can talk about horses and cats. Know a lot about that. Know a little bit about space. Caroline. I am unable to travel and have found fascinating but nearby history sites to visit. If you were unable to travel, what nearby historical sites might attract you? There's not much near me because I live in a place that usually or used to be like swampy lands. So there's not much here. Yes, I am single. Does that matter? No, it does not. I'm just a person. If I was a guy, no one would ask me. So yeah. What else do we have? I saw that someone asked for my... What's that? Here's my pastat. I like it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite. It's a chef's kiss. Yes, Gaudi was Catalan. Catalonian, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I still want to see La Sagrada Familia. Probably won't ever happen, but I mean, I would like it, you know? What websites would I recommend for history stuff? Anything that you can find through scholar.google.com. Because, like, honestly, it's not about the websites, it's about the official papers, and you can only find them through the official means of, like, scholarly websites, university stuff. What else do we have? My dad is a year younger than you, Gary Cooper. Wonderful. Yeah. My favorite architecture style is Gothic style. Because it's so... it's drama, and I love it. And it's just a lot. Which points in time would I want to live in? Now, in this day and age. Because even though we have COVID and it's shitty, I still want to live in this day and age where we have the internet to connect with the entire world, and it's easiest to travel nowadays than it has ever been. I mean, yeah, why not right now? I mean, there was a reason I was born when I was in 1991. Favorite Dutch word? Gezelligheid. Funniest Dutch word? Doei. Like it, Keeskaptein. Like it. I don't know. To a second violin, I don't know much about coins, so I can't help you with your Roman coin. Sorry. Also, for the people asking about my cats, as you see, I do not live anymore in that house, and the cats I have left at that house for now. I will eventually get them back in the new year when I will live on my own. Do whatever you want, but what if that person is harming others? Is that okay? No, you can never, don't ever harm anyone. Like, do whatever you want, but just don't harm anyone. Thank you. It skipped again. It skipped. Why does it keep skipping? Oh, wow. Super chats. I missed everything. Dirk van Dijk, thanks for the great show. Here's a Sinterklaas present from you for being so good. Cocktail time over here in London. Proost. Proost. What else do we have? I'm missing so many things. Anthony Monaghan, thank you so much for the super chat. Have I ever read Ayn Rand? Nope. I have not. Sorry. What are my thoughts on the long-term effects of COVID-19? Like I said, let's not go into any scientific stuff or whatever about COVID, because I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just me. The Coral Castle, yeah, heard about it. Probably will look into it in the future. I needed the penguins are planning something. Those damn pesky penguins. They're taking over the world. After the cats, of course, because cats have been trying to take over the world since Egypt. Are apes demons? No, of course not. Which Dutch word is the most beautiful sounding or funniest to say? Noah? I don't know, because I am Dutch. But arbeidsongeschiktheidsverzekering is one of the longer words that I like to say. Or we have a Hottentotte tentententoonstelling. That's just a fun word to say, which isn't officially a word, but it's fun. Things like that. I don't know. Do I have a favorite philosopher? I never really looked too much into philosophy. So yeah, no. Have I played Europa Universalis? No, I played Civilizations 5 and 6. I hated 6, so I went back to 5. Go figure. Do I like to put cheese on my eggs? Honestly, no, actually. I don't like to mix cheese with my eggs. Don't know why. Like I said, I go up and down in the chat. It skips. Do I have a job? This is my job. Sounds probably very weird to most people, but this is my job. I was actually unable to work until I made enough money with YouTube to not receive disability pay anymore. Thank you. And it's all because of you guys and you watching me and supporting me. And thank you. Now I can pay rent. Ever been to Egypt? Yes, twice. And it was lovely, but my ex did not want to go to any monuments, so we did not. So we just stayed at the resorts. Why go to Egypt if you're not gonna watch anything? But, you know, whatever. It is whatever. Antikythera mechanism, still looking into it. Also, Daniel L. Dingledine, you know who you are. Please don't ask people to go to your channel in my chat. If I find your work good enough, I will always shout you out. But if I don't, I will not. And if you beg me or ask me for it, you're not going to be given that. Sorry. And no one wants to see your meme videos. In the portion of 5,000... Wow, I skipped again. Whoa. Goddamn. There was a question and now it's gone. That's a shame. Do I paint my toenails? No, I don't. Don't know why. But I'm like, these are already... I like my nails to be done. But yeah. I don't paint my toenails. I find toes and feet weird. And I prefer not to look at them. So I always wear socks. Haha. Never barefoot. Am I what? Are you? Are you? Probably. Or not. I don't know. What courses did I do for university? None, Brandon Henry. I'm a high school dropout. Thank you. Cats already took over the world. They just haven't decided to let us know yet. Yes, exactly. They are. Jeff Nelson, I know you didn't mean to be insulting in any way, shape, or form. Trust me, I know. It's just that it's not viable, or no, sorry, it's not vital information to know if I am single or not. This world doesn't revolve around women being single or not. It's about me talking about history, and yeah, I share some of my life, and like I show more of who I am as a person, but that doesn't mean that that sort of information is needed to be out there. I mean, I've already let it drop a couple times, and yeah. What is or what was my favorite cartoon character? Snoopy. Don't know why, it was just a really cute dog. Sleeping, usually. So I like Snoopy. And I also like Felix the cat. As a young kid, always liked it. Yeah. Do I live far from sea? I now live further away from sea, but I now live closer to the lake. So, I mean, I'm always close to a body of water when here in North Holland. Fietsbandventieldopje, Johnny Wick. It's also a fun word. It's like, yeah, I love it. Hottentotten tentoonstelling, yes. Already said that one. When I tell people how Van Gogh is pronounced, they don't believe me. No, people think that it's the Van that goes, but it's Van Gogh. It's not about Van Gogh, it's Van Gogh. Ever played Age of Empires? Of course I did. God, Age of Empires 2 was amazing, and I put way too many hours into that game. My year of birth, 1991. I'm 30 years old. Neighbor's guy, he has children my age that he just realized. I mean, sorry. Did I hear about Atlantis found? I mean, no. Ik hou van jou sounds Chinese if you don't understand Dutch. Yeah, and ik hou van jou means I love you. And it's Dutch, and it's a fun word, fun sentence. Yes. And if someone is spamming, you can be rest assured that they will soon disappear in the chat, because I don't like spammers. Am I familiar with Georgia Guidestones? I heard about them. Tim Smith, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Tim, for the super chat. Who goes to Egypt and doesn't see Giza? I mean, ask my ex. Still, I never got an answer. I mean, I don't know. Anthony Monaghan, what do you think of Jean-Pierre Hudan's theory? I answered this a while ago in the same live stream, but I mean, I haven't looked too much into it, but from what I've seen, it's really compelling. So I would like to see more about that. What else do we have? The best word is this in Dutch. Beauty, schoonheid, meaning beauty. Yeah, schoonheid. But then it goes into the ge, and most people outside of like the Netherlands or Europe don't like the g sound. So like a good day, it's like goeiedag. People don't like the ge. Iedereen is a pretty Dutch word too. Yes, it means everyone. I mean, lots of Atlantis stuff that, like, I mean, if you like cats, you need to research toxoplasmosis. Yes. Yes, toxoplasmosis. Yes. Do I miss New Amsterdam? I mean, don't everyone? Stupid New York. Okay, Luigi, say Atlantis one more time, and I'm just gonna have to, like, put you in a timeout, dude. I mean, this chat is not about Atlantis. Someone really wants to know my thoughts about Atlantis. Yes, indeed, Matt. Indeed. Like I said, do it one more time, and it's just, bam, time out. Time the fuck out. Van Gogh, Van Halen, the most mispronounced names in history. Absolutely. Absolutely. What else do we have? What does Holland mean? It's hollow land? Holland? Don't ask me why. Where do you think the ancient land of Punt was? Probably Somalia. Somalia, yes. I do feel it was about there, but we will never know for sure. Could have been in Sudan, Nubia. Jean-Pierre Hudan as a person is amazing, so kind and knowledgeable. I mean, Matt, you would know. I don't. So, I'm just gonna take your word for it. Do I like weed? I used to do. Don't do it anymore. So, I mean, everyone who likes to do that, go do that. Do you think the Great Pyramid is a... Whoa. Is a Tesla coil for generating electricity? No, I do not. I see the pyramid as a tomb. Sorry if I offended anyone with that. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. We can agree to disagree. What would be a better place to be? In the Netherlands or maybe Luxembourg or Finland? First of all, Finland is like way out there. Like Scandinavia. Has nothing to do with the Netherlands or Luxembourg. Luxembourg is like below us. Yeah, no. Preferably England, because I don't like the Netherlands. Luxembourg is fun, but people speak weird there, and I'm like, no, that's not. Sean TO99, keep up the great work. I shall, and thank you for the super chat. Yes, Matt is indeed a moderator on my channel. If he ever is here and he sees stuff that he thinks, delete, then he can delete. You know, it's good. Hollow Land and a Flying Dutchman. Yep. Swamp Germans. Yeah, children wanting to play Minecraft. I feel for you, Matt. I feel for you terribly. Like, who plays Minecraft? I've played Minecraft a couple times, but like, don't say anything about that. Finland is great. I mean, yeah, I can agree, but if I ask one of my friends, just to be funny for a second, people in my chat talk about Finland. And I will probably get 10 messages between now and 5 minutes about how Finland does not exist. Because this friend of mine really likes to put that idea forth that Finland doesn't exist. Like the landmass does, but Finland doesn't exist. And people do live on the landmass that is currently known as Finland, but Finland doesn't exist. It's very fun. He always shares his favorite subreddits and threads with me. It's funny. I just like, why did I drop out of high school? Circumstances. Not everything needs to be spoken about on the internet. And I can have my things private. I mean, I'm already opening up way too much at times. Why do I hate Finland? I do not hate Finland. I have friends living in Finland. It's just that it's a joke that Finland doesn't exist. And the Netherlands doesn't exist as well because it's Neverland and Hook and Peter Pan live here. And we're all pirates and the entire country is the red light district, according to the same friend. Is Doggerland the lost Atlantis? No, Doggerland is not the lost Atlantis. Doggerland is the lost European Atlantis. Hey. Where am I on the UFO theory? I don't think that extraterrestrials have visited Earth because I do feel like they have a lot more important things to do if they do exist. I think our ego is too high to think that aliens do not exist because, yeah, of course, probably they do exist. Yeah, I don't know. Dirt Diggers UK. Hey, Kaylee, I saw you on the Big Detecting Show with Dave Sadler a while ago, stopping by. Yeah, that was in February this year. Dave from the Big Detecting Show invited me on, and it was a lot of fun. And I still want to get myself a metal detector. I just don't have the funds to do that, which is sad because, I mean, I live in a place in my country where I could very easily find things. Is it true that mayonnaise on chips or fries is originally a Dutch thing? I mean, I believe it because that's the only condiment that I use when I eat my fries. Or it's like satay sauce, which is like a peanut sauce, which is also very delicious. But then you do like the satay sauce with mayonnaise and then you chop an onion and you have like patatje oorlog, which is like a fry war. Yeah. Friesland über alles. No, daarin seinen. No, Noord-Holland. Duh. Weirdo. Also, pompenbladen. What is my take on crop circles? I do feel like they're all human-made and they're gorgeous and they're absolute works of art. I just don't feel like an extraterrestrial coming down to Earth to leave a crop circle. I mean, they could have just said, "Hi, we here, we exist. We come invade you." I mean, no. Why would they make a crop circle and go away again? What? Everyone does that with Australia, that Australia doesn't exist. Exactly. It's fun. It's too funny. It's way too funny. I love it. Also, I have a Discord. People don't know this, but I do have a Discord. Can I just invite people? I don't care if it expires in like 7 days. Here, have a Discord. I'm there. I talk there. Semi-regularly, sort of. Is my friend Swedish? No, he's not Swedish, my friend who says Finland doesn't exist. He's American. So yeah. What's the strangest historical things I found out? The matriarchal blood lineage in ancient Egypt. It was passed down by the women and not the men, as most people believe. If the pharaoh had a daughter with his first wife, but only had sons with like a lesser wife, then the lesser wife will always marry the daughter from the first wife because that was the pure lineage. Didn't know that until I looked into it. So, I mean, you live and you learn. Dimitri Blomard. I mean, it's okay that you talk about like my energy drink. I understand. Like I said, blikje gif. It's like a can of poison. But I mean, I rarely drink coffee. I do need caffeine at times. Do I think sea people existed? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think the Giza pyramid was a water pump. Sorry. Like I said, I think they're tombs. Sorry. Maybe when I like step inside of them and I walk around, I'll be like, no, not tombs. But I don't know. I've never been there. Where in Sweden does my sister live? Around the middle. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I do know that she works at the University of Uppsala. If that's any help. Did mammoths go extinct due to overhunting or climatic changes? Both, I feel. It's a combination. Usually when things go extinct or like suddenly disappear, then yeah, usually it's like a combination of multiple things. And this is just weird, so we're just gonna like put you in a timeout because I'm weirded out now. Ugh. Weird people living weird things. Don't do that. I mean, I tried to be nice, you know? I'm here. Let's go for another 10, maybe 15 minutes and then call it a day, you know? So, if you do have questions and things like that, just make sure to ask them. What is an Australia? It's a kangaroo hideout. Mayo, ketchup. Everyone knows fries go better with aioli. No. Any 5-10 year goals to share? Hopefully have a fun partner and have a good life. I'm very, very simple like that. America doesn't exist. Now that's a theory I want to be behind. America doesn't exist. No America. No America. What do we have? Mojo, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm a bit late, but I'm like slow. I'm always slow. Wait till you see people post that there is no southern lights. Yeah, it's funny. Australia now called the Fourth Reich? No. No. What do I think about the Paracas skulls? They're fascinating. Very fascinating. Matrilineal. Yeah, it's indeed the only way to play Crusader Kings. Very true. Do you drink those 9 energy drinks? No, don't drink them. I also don't ever drink Monster. Is it true about you having your coccyx tailbone removed? Yes, Dinkum Aussie. That's very true. It was removed on the 4th of July in 2012. And yeah, it's been fun. Try to balance without your tailbone, who's like one of your balancing organs. And I only have my ears. And when I have an issue with my ears, I do not have any balance. Yeah, it's fun. Have you been to one of our wonderful barrows in the UK? I don't think I went to a barrow. I went to Dartmoor. I went to Churston Cove near Brixton, which is like the English Riviera. I went to Totnes and London. I don't think I went to a barrow. What camera and mic do I use? As a mic, I am using my Tronsmart AirPods. And as a camera, I'm using my phone, which is a Xiaomi Mi 11E. So yeah. Ameland, I don't know anything about Ameland. I don't know much about the islands. The only thing I know is Te Feitas. And only Dutch people will understand that. And they will probably all laugh. People have joined my Discord. Wonderful. How long have I worn glasses? For the past 18 years. And I sometimes take them off and I look nearly the same because my strength of my glasses isn't that bad. It's only -2 and -1.5. It's not terrible, but I don't know. I just like my glasses nowadays. So yeah. Am I going to do more videos about old technology, Gerald Lamontagne? Yeah, of course. Just need to like find time. Because I've been a bit busy. Who was my best influence on learning history? Best influence? Good question. I don't know. Honestly, too many people. Mostly trying to be truthful and like watch. I don't know. Like when I was young, I always like watched National Geographic and Discovery Channel, and back when the History Channel actually did history, I also did that. Is it true that Holland was founded by Americans, ganja farmer? No, but it is true that New York used to be New Amsterdam. America was sort of founded by Dutch people, also. When and where would you rather live? Doggerland 30,000 years ago or present-day England? Tom Collins. Not very difficult to answer. Present-day England, because if I lived 30,000 years ago, I would have been dead by now. I would have never survived certain things. Can you see me without my glasses off? Just did that for you. Where are all the cats? Yes, I miss my cats. Don't ask me about my cats. I will have to wait until springtime until I see them again. I hate this, but it is what it is. Did you see Petrie's head? Apparently it's in the Petrie Museum. I went to the Petrie Museum, actually. Enjoyed it. It was a lot smaller, and thankfully a lot less people around me, which was fun. And I was walking around there for quite a while. What do I listen to the most? Like music? I share my playlists often on my Discord in the music channel. Enjoy. Did you look at the video of the guy moving tons of weight by himself? Luigi Ramos? Yeah, Wally Wallington. I even mentioned him in my Stonehenge created by giants video year and a half ago that I made. What else do we have? The Celts controlled most of Europe, now only Ireland. Where did they go? Well, the Celts had like quite an issue with the Germanic tribes to the north and sort of east of them. Then they had the Balkans to the east and the Romans in the south. So, of course, they eventually just went to the islands and didn't return. What else did they do? What else do we have? You should do a video from the tulip fields this spring. If I still live here and have the go-ahead from the farmer who owns the tulip fields, because people usually trample the tulips in the fields and then they can't be sold and then the farmer loses money, and we don't ever want to do that, now do we? Am I a crazy cat lady? Yes, I am. Just don't ask more about like my personal cats, because I miss them and I hate that I have to miss them. Thank you. Is the Great Pyramid a tomb, or do you think it was reclaimed and repurposed? I personally think it was a tomb, but I haven't seen it with my own eyes, so yeah, no. Is this the Petrie that invented the dish? I don't know, honestly. Do I know much about Mayan text? No, I don't. I know a little bit of like hieroglyphic text, but not enough to like actually translate. My favorite ice cream flavor, banana. I like everything banana flavored. Like my milkshakes need to be banana flavored. My ice cream needs to be banana flavored. It's just nice. I like banana. Kind of weird, but can you show your handwriting? I'm kind of working on mine. I like to see other people's own. I think yours might be pretty. I don't show my handwriting for an actual reason. When I was a kid, I had a really ugly handwriting, and then my grandpa told me that I needed to work on it. And so when I spent 6 weeks on the sailboat with both my grandparents in like a massive lake in the Netherlands, I worked on my handwriting, and it's very personal and private. Sorry, I'm not going to share that. What else do we have? Clint Torres. I'm probably never gonna get married, so possibly not to you. Sorry. Do you ask men the same question? You know? It's weird asking just someone, oh, when are we gonna get married? Never. Could have just, expected that answer, I guess. Have you ever tried to recreate an ancient forgotten cooking recipe? No, I haven't, Carlos Torres. Sorry. Did I catch Jimmy on Joe Rogan? Of course I did, and it was fun. I watched it. I had to do it in like sections, but I did watch it, and it was fun. Just because I like the taste of a banana doesn't mean that it has the connotation with dongs. And just because I made a video about dongs doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean shit. Just like bananas. They taste nice. Would I do a video or series on conspiracies throughout history? Maybe one day. I don't even know what is a scapular. Let me translate this. I don't even know. Why are people asking me weird things? Scapular. Wat is een scapulier? No. I do not have a brown scapular. I needed to Google that. Do you think that Cleopatra was more culturally Egyptian or Greek, or a hybrid of both? A hybrid of both, but probably leaning more to the Greek side. You know? Is there still any Dutch king, not a cat, or is it... Yeah, we have a king in the Netherlands, Koning Willem-Alexander. He's married to Maxima, who's from Argentina. And they have 3 daughters, Amalia, Alexia, and Ariana. And Amalia will be our queen approximately around 2046. Because our kings and queens reign for approximately 33 years. Have you had much time to play your new board game? I still haven't played Senet. I went to England in hopes to play with friends, and no one wanted to play with me. I'm gonna cry. So no, I haven't played. But I mean, I have the board, so I can always play in the future. At least I know how to play. What else do we have? Lol, only knew The Queen and the Soldier on your music playlist. I do indeed listen to Queen and the Soldier. It's a nice song. Marriage is overrated? That depends on who you ask. I mean, my grandparents were married for 56 years, very happily, and they both probably wanted to be married for much longer than that, but it wasn't in the books. How is the UK? The United Kingdom was wonderful, and I would love to go back. But I'm now in the Netherlands again. Ancient Cooking with Kaylee. I'd watch that. Yeah, but might not ever happen. You know? I mean, I used to bake a lot, but I haven't made anything like that for a long time. What do I think about the Anunnaki, Mike Z? I made a video about it in... how many times? How long ago? I think it was like the last video or second to last video of last year. Yes, 11 months ago. Anunnaki, Sumerian gods, or ancient astronauts. Go watch that. From December last year. What else do we have? Do we have like a fun question? Anything? Is there anything? Anything? You found my channel a few months back? Well, I'm really happy to hear that, you know? It's fun. I'm really happy that people enjoy my work, and, you know, never expected that. Never expected these subscribers, like this amount of subscribers, to ever like happen, and I'm really grateful for all of you, so thank you. Do you think High Brazil was accurately portrayed in the Eric the Viking? Did all that really happen? Alcoholic apologist? I don't know. I haven't watched that, so I don't know. I did not watch the Sphinx Avenue ceremony last week. I watched it a couple days ago and I loved it. But that's because I love Egypt. Why are people asking weird things? Because you're on the internet. Yeah, I know. I'm on the internet, so people will ask me weird things. I don't mind weird things. I can handle it. Just don't be sexist, you know? I don't know. It's not needed. Noem mij maar Willy. Yes, exactly. King Willem-Alexander. Poor Kaylee, not playing Senet. I know. Do you talk to yourself out loud? Yes, because I need to have a conversation with an intelligent person. Oh, that's a joke. Yeah, I do often speak out loud to myself, and I don't know why. I've just always done that. Do I have a favorite ancient civilization to study? Yes, the ancient Egyptians. I love them. I was hoping Johanna would play Senet with you. I mean, me too, but like we met at the British Museum. We had fun in the museum. We then went to lunch, and then we went both our merry ways, you know? Life is life. but I will definitely see her again in the future, so might need to bring Sinead again in the future. Would I visit Scotland, and where would I like to visit? Oh, Scotland. I want to go to the Isle of Skye. I want to go to the Isle of Lewis for the Colonish standing stones. I want to go to Orkney because Orkney is just completely filled with ancient stuff. On the mainland, there are also mounds and henges and whatever. So yeah, Scotland, very high on my list. I want to see the Highlands, like actual mountains. Duh. Plans for 2022, lots of them. Not disclosing any of them. So yeah. What else? Can I please do a special on the Dutch VOC trade with India? Yeah, I would like to do that, but I also need to make sure that I do it properly because of the fact that it has to do with slavery and slave trade and things like that. So if I touch on such a subject, I want to do it right, and that takes time. JBF, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm really happy you appreciate my work. Thank you. Do I ride motorbikes? No, I don't even have a driver's license. Sorry. Let's see. Did you enjoy the collaborations with Johanna and Ancient Architects, and have you got any more planned? I mean, I loved doing those collaborations, and I would love to do more collaborations in the future, and we will see if they happen or not. So, yeah. I mean, I never really spoke about collaborations before they happened to you guys because I don't want to like say that something's gonna happen, and if it doesn't happen, then I look like a fool, and I don't like looking like a fool. So I will never speak about collaborations as long as they haven't happened. Sorry. Sometimes a surprise is just more fun. Ever tried mead? No, I'm allergic to beer and wine, so I don't think I will ever try. What else do we have? Your thoughts on Ptolemaic Egypt? I mean, it's at that point in time, I feel like it's not really Egypt anymore. But, you know, is there... Whoa. There was a super chat. Yeah. JP Ventura. Is there a European-US genomic database of ancient human remains? If there is such a database, how may we share our DNA to scientific researchers? I know about a Dutch person that if you have like your DNA done with like 23andMe, things like that, they can then see if you are connected to an ancient civilization. And I'm possibly doing that myself in the future, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Some say crazy people talk to themselves. Also, you are a crazy cat lady, so yeah. I never said that I was normal. I would never say such a thing because that would be an outright lie. I am definitely not normal. I've never eaten tulip bulbs. That was a thing from like the war, so no. I don't know about deep fried tulips. Sorry. Do you think there should be a greater penalties for defacing ancient sites? I mean, yeah, personally, absolutely. I feel like it should, and I don't know why people are letting that just happen. They banned me. You don't have permission to send messages on my Discord. I don't know if your account is really young, because if that happens, oh wow, a lot of people just joined my Discord now. Did not expect that. I'll look into it after the live, so bear with me. I did not expect anyone to join, like a bunch of you joined, so wow. Thanks for the live. Gotta go. Cameron J, thank you for the super chat. Yes, the midges in the Highlands. I hear lots of Scottish people about the midges. They seem fun. I think they're hated more than mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Did I ever see the movie Cleopatra from 1963? Yeah, I saw it. It was a lovely movie. And yeah, historical accuracy. I mean, let's be honest. It's not even a real conversation. Do I smoke weed? Not anymore. Haven't done that since 2018. It's over 3 years now. Will I ever visit Russia? Maybe in the future. But, I mean, Russia also really scares me because, I don't know. It's scary. For some people, it's scary. For me, as just, a blonde woman on her own is scary. It feels scary. What's my favorite Egyptian god? Is that even a question? It's either Bastet or Sekhmet. Cat. It's a cat. No, you're not normal. Thank the gods. Indeed. Thank Osiris. I'm not normal. Normal is overrated. Yeah. Well, I always wanted to be normal growing up, and then I found out that I really wasn't, so I accepted my fate. So yeah. What do you think about your shroud? Robert Lawton. Good. We had that. Kevin Wade, we appreciate your work, Kaylee. Hoping more viewers will press the like button. Yeah, people like the video. Like the live stream. Thank you for the super chat, Kevin. What else do we have? Just joined from Helsinki, Finland. We have someone from Finland. Does Finland exist? No, just kidding. I have a friend that says that Finland doesn't exist. I spoke about it a little bit ago. Whatever. It's fun. It's funny to pretend that Finland doesn't exist. How hard do you find it to do videos on topics that no one else has? And is there really anything to cover anymore? I mean, if no one else covered it, then there's a lot for me to cover. And like with the Bosnian pyramids that everyone already covered, I don't feel like I have much to share on it. So I don't cover it. If I don't have anything to share, it's better to keep my mouth shut. I already talk way too much. For the people who've been here for a while, you already know that I talk way too much. So yeah. Has the person you broke up with thrown themselves off a high cliff? We don't even have cliffs in the Netherlands, so no, of course not. The answer to that is no. And, I mean, it was really obvious that he didn't want to be with me anymore. And he just didn't have the guts to end it, so eventually I did. Hello, Lynn. Thank you. I am good. I'm good. And I think the people in the chat and mods are also good. So yeah, happy to have you here. What else do we have? Dutch people being normal? Never. Exactly. Since when are Dutch people normal? Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Do I have a favorite movie? Yes. My favorite feel-good movie or like comedy movie is The Holiday from 2006 with Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Kate Winslet, and Jack Black. And I love it. And my favorite movie of all time is What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams, because that movie just touched my soul. My favorite movies. I also love The Princess Bride and Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and I love all the Star Wars movies. And yeah, I'm a weirdo. I like a lot of things, What else do we have? Like a couple minutes, and then I'm just gonna go, because like sleep is also a thing, and work and sleep. It's very important. Cliffs in the Netherlands? No, Netherlands is flat, like flat. If you see a bump in the road, that's a hill. If you see a bigger bump, that's a mountain, but it's flat. There's nothing here. It's flat, indented even. Pennsylvania. Ooh, I like Pennsylvania. I have a lot of friends in Pennsylvania, actually. Wow. Lots of them near the Philly area and a couple in Delaware. But like, yeah, that area. Are you a nightmare to watch a bad historical film with, like most history nerds? Actually, I usually just keep my mouth shut. But for 9.5 years, I was the one that needed to be the person to explain the movie to the person I was watching movies with, because they barely understood it or barely followed it. So I'm very used to having to explain what you see on screen, and that's really annoying. So yeah, I like horror movies, and I don't get scared easily. So yeah, inconceivable. Yes, yes. Oh, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Okay, I mean, who doesn't know that? Yeah, there's tons of cool sites in the USA. RIP CFAPs. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really sad that Chuck passed away, and I feel for his family, and I'm really happy that people are still watching his videos. So keep watching his videos. Thank you. Have you seen Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep? I have not. I have not. I don't sound like a weirdo to you? I mean, have you really listened to me? Have you? For real? I'm a little bit of a weirdo, and that's good. Just saw The Princess Bride last month. It's pretty good. Pretty good? Pretty good? Pretty good? The Princess Bride. It's an excellent movie. At the very least, an excellent movie. I mean, let's be honest. It's a good movie. Not just pretty good. It's really good. Inconceivable to say something like that. But like my favorite scene from a movie is from The Holiday, where Kate Winslet is like behind her laptop and she's like, I hate my horrible life. I feel that often. Yes, it's such a moment. Love it. She's like a non-smoker, single. I hate my horrible life. Yeah, wonderful. Good scene. Often share that gif with people when it's like funny, you know? If you had to choose a fly or a mosquito in the tent, a fly, because a mosquito would like suck my blood and I hate it. Let's see. Netherlands is flat. You are just saying that so no one would check people. Honestly, it's flatter than flat. It's indented. It's not even funny. Delaware, not in Pennsylvania. Like I said, I don't know everything about like states and stuff, but like that area. That's it. That area. Hi from Arkansas. Arkansas. It's not Arkansas like I used to say when I was young. Bunny. Arkansas. Why is it Arkansas and Kansas and not Arkansas and Kansas? Yeah, no. Never mind. I wouldn't say those are weird movies. No, they're not weird movies. It's just, you know. JP Ventura, thank you for the super chat. Note for you and Dr. Marcia Jamil. I don't know. Archeologia Pelo Mundo channel. In a not so distant future, I code a VR app so we might see how stars and ancient constructions were aligned all together. Oh, that's dope. Very dope. Because lots of ancient mounds and burial sites are like, you know, aligned with certain constellations, or the rising or setting of the sun, or the rising and of the setting of the moon, or like, yeah, that sort of stuff. So definitely, and you definitely sound Dutch. Good. Very good. Princess Bride, top 10. Yeah, definitely, top 10. Yeah. Star Wars, Jedi or Sith? Jedi. Duh. Do I look like I'm evil? Maybe. Never mind. Moving on. Jason Kukula, I'm not going to make a video about how the Dutch created land to live on, because that's really recent and my channel is really about ancient history. Like, preferably before Common Era, BCE history. Okay, last couple questions and then we are going to say good night, because I'm getting tired. Is bike riding popular in the Netherlands? Well, I can answer that by saying there are more bikes in the Netherlands than actual inhabitants. So I think, yeah, I think for every inhabitant there are like 1 or 1.5 or 2.1 bikes, something in between that. I mean, way more bikes than people in the Netherlands. Yes, it's very, very popular. It's the preferred way of like transportation. The Never Ending Story, very good movie, yes. But I also love like The Dark Crystal. Don't ask me why. House of Cards, the movie from the 80s, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Can I see another fun question? Fun question. Fun question. Do I like H.P. Lovecraft? Yes. Duh. Cthulhu. It's not even a question. I mean, come on. Dumb and Dumber is your favorite. I mean, to each their own. I like the first one, but yeah, I don't know. It's cheap humor. And Manuel Ramirez is an HVAC tech student and wants to say that he appreciated my videos. Thank you. Especially the ancient air conditioning video. How's my Arabic so far? Mumtaz. Mumtaza. It's not really great. I still suck at Arabic. Like I said, my friend about Finland, he finally responded. So yeah, Napoleon Dynamite, yeah, also fun. Have I played Elder Scrolls? I fell in love with Skyrim, and then last year I started playing The Witcher 3, and now I'm addicted to Witcher 3. So yeah, I mean, Netherlands, very bikey. Indeed, very bikey. Dark Crystal, very good. I know. I know. The Matrix, I love The Matrix. I mean, I love a lot of movies, but I mean, like, perfect, amazing movies, nah. Oldest wind cooler tower in Harappan civilization is older than Yast? I don't know. Jason Kukulo. What I could find is that it was actually from Egypt, 3100 BCE. And I mentioned that in my video. Theist or atheist? None. Agnostic. Do I like your channel? I don't know if you like my channel. Stephen King or Stephen Hawking? Ooh, both. Can't choose between those. Very different fields, both amazing. Anything Les Miserables? Les Miserables, the first one I like. The newer one? Or like the newer one? No. Let's see. Do we have like one or two fun questions? And inshallah. If God wants it. Yes. What's the oldest known piece of writing? Cuneiform from Sumeria. Mesopotamia. Yeah. Do I play instruments? Nope, I don't. I can only sing. Not even that great, but like, you know. I might start a P.O. box for Christmas cards. I don't know. I don't know if my grandpa likes receiving way too many cards in the mail. So, you know, I'll have to look at that. What else do we have? One or two fun questions? Because, I mean, I said one or two fun questions and I didn't see any fun ones. Favorite sacred geometric symbol? I don't know. What's the oldest known writing from the East? I mean, Mesopotamia is in the East. So, cuneiform, still, again. Sorry. What about the supposed Egyptian artifact supposedly found in the US? Yeah, like the Grand Canyon, I've heard about it, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen conclusive evidence to show that it is a thing. Do I beatbox? No. And someone said they're Muslim. Sharif Al-Qadi. Wonderful. I mean, I'm not, but I knew how to say, like, I am Kaylee and I'm from Holland, but I forgot. I only know Hollandia or Hollanda. Mumtaz. My Arabic is not going very well, but you know, oliebollen of poffertjes. Poffertjes, always. Poffertjes. Poffertjes are, it's a Dutch thing, and it's like miniature poofy pancakes. And it's delicious. Wine or cognac? Allergic to both, so none. My favorite color, I like all colors, but yeah, last year I've been into the greens and the blues more than other colors. My favorite ancient building, Newgrange. Still my favorite. Farid van Os, yes, the Utrechtse Heuvelrug with the Pyramid of Austerlitz. Spoke about it on the channel of Ancient Architects in a collaboration video. Felipe Oliveira, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you ever hear about Erzstal? It's very interesting. I can look into it, but I haven't heard about it. So, yeah. Can I read Egyptian hieroglyphs? Yes, but really terribly. I need a lot of checking what was and cross-referencing. Am I doing this right? You know? So yeah. Favorite historical hairdo? I don't know. I mean, my hair is just like, it's there. I rarely put it in a bun because I get migraines when I do. So it's usually just existing. Would you spend a night sleeping in the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid? Yeah, who wouldn't if you get the chance? Who wouldn't? Do I like to be stoned? No, but I'm still happy. Okay, last question, and then I am going to say this is it. What is your favorite Egyptian mythology? The entire Egyptian religion I like. And mythology, I do think like the Osiris story. The fact that, you know, he was killed and then cut up into pieces, and then Isis went to find him. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. Very nice. JP Ventura, thank you for the super chat. Pretty please, could you watch a new History for Humanity, the Human Era from Kurzgesagt channel? Yeah, I can watch that. I mean, I sometimes watch Kurzgesagt. Tupac or Biggie? Both! I don't have an East or West anything, you know? So, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you all for the super chats and for the fun and the hangouts. And yeah, thank you. Really enjoyed this. I'm not sure how often I will do these, but yeah, this was fun. Yeah. Nightwish or Within Temptation? Within Temptation. I heard them live and it was wonderful. It was perfect. Thank you all so much for being here, and yeah. Probably do this again in a couple weeks. Not sure yet. And now I'm really tired because it's like 10:30. Oh my god. I just want to sleep. But now I have a couple hours of work to do. So, thank you for watching, and yeah. I'll see you in the next video that will probably premiere on Monday. Because I'm never gonna have it done before tomorrow night, 8 p.m. my time. So, yeah. Thanks. And have a good day, or evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I will not give anyone a cover of Within Temptation, because I don't sing like that. Like, Sharon has an amazing voice, and I don't even come close. I mean, do have to be realistic here. I can sing a little bit. I'm not great. So thank you all so much, and I will be in the chat when the video about the history of Devon premieres on Monday, 8 p.m. my time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for all them people on the East Coast, you know it, and the rest can do the math. And you all have a great evening, day, night, whatever. And we will see each other. Bye!